Hi, this is Mark Acciard from BusinessBuilderAutopilot.com. I'd like to talk to you today about perspective and marketing. In case you can't see, I'm wearing a shirt that is my Declaration of Independence shirt. Now, I get compliments on this wherever I go. It's basically a flag overlaid over the Declaration of Independence. These words up here are the Declaration, and down at the bottom you can't see, but all the signatures are there. Now, I often hear from people that I'm training that they don't know anything about marketing. Marketing is too hard. They didn't get a business degree. Think about this. Have you ever gone into a business and saw something and thought to yourself, they should be doing this? Have you ever traveled the country and been in a different part of the country? Say you're in the Midwest. And I'll give you a perfect example. I live in New England, and up here in New Hampshire, we don't have a lot of wing places, barbecued wings, things like that. And they're all over in the Midwest. And I'm always thinking to myself, why don't we have a BW3's or a Quaker Steak and Lube up here? It would do a phenomenal business, especially around college campuses. So all of these efforts and all of these things where you see something and you notice it and you talk to somebody, those are all aspects of marketing. The reason I drew attention to the shirt is, think about the founding fathers of our country. They had an idea that would go on to change the entire world. And they had no means of effectively communicating that to a large segment of the population at a single time like we have today. They didn't have the internet. They didn't have computers. What they did have was written notes. And three guys, James Madison, John Jay, and Alexander Hamilton, wrote a series of articles about the new Constitution, about the debate between a federal government and just a coalition of states, which is what we had at the time. But because you were taking on the largest empire on the face of the earth, the British Empire, these guys couldn't afford to reveal their names. They couldn't afford to stand out there and say, this is John Jay, Alexander Hamilton, James Madison, and this is what I have to say on this matter, because the British would have came for them. So they had to do it anonymously, and they adopted the name Publius, very similar to ancient Rome. And they wrote these documents, and now we call these the Federalist Papers, and it was 83 letters to the populace at large, and they posted these in places where bills were posted, trees, sides of buildings where people could read them. And the whole idea of these letters were a marketing campaign. They were trying to market succeeding from the British Empire and creating their own country based upon the rights of man rather than the rights of kings. And these were radical ideas at the time. And at the very time that the Constitution was being debated, a third of the country had no desire to form their own country. They were totally loyal to England. Another third of the country was sick of putting up with the king's crap and wanted a new country. And then you had that third that didn't really feel, they were kind of ambivalent about it and didn't really feel strongly one way or the other and had to be convinced. And this is who Publius, these three gentlemen, directed their marketing efforts towards. So whenever you think that marketing is too tough for you to do, you have tools that are unheard of throughout history at your disposal to make marketing easy. It doesn't have to be a full-time occupation. You can devote a couple of hours a week to writing articles and posting them, a couple of hours a week to recording videos and posting them, an hour or so a week to dispersing those articles and videos across the internet so people find them and develop a following. You can have automated systems online that draw people into your opportunity and draw people into your marketing system. You have more ways to earn income now than at any time in the past. And let's face it, with the economy the way it is and the way it's heading, the traditional 20-year occupation for a Fortune 500 company is not guaranteed anymore. You need multiple streams of income. So if you're not earning money off the internet, you're playing on it and you're giving your money to someone else. Excuse me. For more insights like this, please turn to my video channel. MLMSuccessNetwork.com on YouTube. You can follow me on Ning at Mark Acciard, on LinkedIn at Mark Acciard, or on Twitter at Christo40. Thank you.